Hi, and by the way, thank you for your voting in my last post. Lychee has got maximum votes. So, let's start making lychee today without any delays. So, first we'll hop onto Blender. So now we are in Blender. So, you can see our Blender screen. So, I'm using 4.5.3 LTS. So, I'll come out of this panel. I'll delete this cube by pressing delete or X and pressing delete. I'll press shift A and add a mesh and I'll add a UV sphere. So now I'll zoom in a little bit so I can see the cube, like not cube, the sphere nicely. So now we'll go to edit mode or we can go from pressing tab in our keyboard or else from this section. So now we are in edit mode. We'll go to face select mode and now we'll press and now first we'll come out of the selection and we'll press 1. We'll go to the x-ray mode and we'll select these faces so that our these many faces are remaining. These many faces are remaining. So now what we'll do is I'll come out of the x-ray mode. I'll press Ctrl B and I'll bevel it. I think this much bevel should be okay. Now what I'll do is I'll press I'll press Ctrl I. And now you can see we have inverted our selection by pressing Ctrl I. So now we'll deselect all these parts. So as you can see, I have deselected all these parts manually. So now what we'll do is we'll create a smooth bump. So to create that, we'll repeat one action, pressing I, then we'll leave it in certain distance. Wait a minute. What's oh. So as you can see, we have selected this type of edge also. So to fix that, we'll go to edge select mode. We'll press shift and alt together and we'll press here. So you can see, as you can see, we have deselected that edge. Now we'll go to face select mode and now we'll press I. Why is still not working? Okay, so instead of that, I'll come in this insert face. I do not understand what happened actually. Oh, so I think I pressed something wrong, so it's not working. So I'll press I and I'll insert it. I'll scale it. Again, I'll do the same thing. So I'll repeat this action again and again until it's like something bulging out. Like, what should I say? Like something bulging out of the fruit. You can see in lychees there are bulging out some things. So we are making that basically. Yeah. So now we are going to do this repeated action again and again. Scale and remember we have to scale out, not inwards. Scale and finally I insert again and scale it out. Scale. Yeah, so now you can see it's like this, but it's very weird. So to fix that, we'll go to modifier properties and we go to add modifier and we'll add a subdivision modifier. You can see we have added subdivision modifier and it's looking a bit like lychee, but not like lychee. Yep. So to make it like lychee, we'll select this face and we'll go to proportional editing. We'll press 1 and we'll grab this down. I'll increase the proportional, and I think this should be the shape of lychee. So now what I'll do is I'll what happened? Yep. Yeah. So now I'll select random places like this, and without like going out from proportional editing, I'll rotate it in. I'll press R and I'll rotate, and I'll it will be like this. Yep. And we'll randomize it. Like I'll scale it a little bit like this here. Here I'll grab it a little bit here. Then here in edit mode I'll rotate this a little bit in every place. So that our lychee looks natural. Do not do too much, because as you can see I did too much and it's looking like, what is this wobbly thing rotating like this? So don't do too much. So I'll fix this by rotating little bit, not in every place, in the place where we want. So now I'll do this randomizing, scale a little bit here. I'll grab this here. Now I'll rotate this a little bit, and what I'm doing. Yep. And I'll rotate here a little bit, there a little bit, not too. Yep. Here a little bit, here a little bit of scale, here, and let this be a little bit of randomized, like not too much unequal, not too much weird. We have to make it perfect. This is out of line actually. Yeah, so you can see somewhere there are no, I did not did anything, so I have to do more things. I did here, I did here, I did here a little bit. Yeah, so now it's looking a little bit of randomized. So you can see the shape is not randomized, but the surface is randomized. So I'll select this patch and I'll grab it. It should be a little bit of like fresh, and it should be a little bit of juicy, so that any person will see and try to eat it. It's too much. I lose little bit of things. Yeah, so you can see we have done the modeling part. So what to do now? Oh, I just forgot to increase the subdivision. So I'll increase the subdivision to 4, and I'll increase the subdivision to in render I'll increase as 4 again. So I'll now share it smooth, and now what I'll do is I'll go to shading tab. So after going to shading tab, we'll press new. As you can see, we have this principled BSDF. So now what we'll do is I'll add I'll add a noise texture and a color ramp here in middle, both of them. And now I'll select this noise texture and I'll press Ctrl T. But as you can see, if I press Ctrl T, these two things comes. But it may not come for you because you've not enabled your node wrangler. So to enable that, you have to go to preference. You have to go to edit. You have to go to preferences. We'll go to add-ons and we'll search add-ons as node wrangler. So I have installed and I have in my Blender node wrangler. If it's not there for you, you have to install it, particularly in 4.5, or else you can just take in 4.1 or other versions. So now we have our white lychee. Okay, so now we're going to color it. I'll join this tab because we don't need for now, and I'll join this also. Yeah, so now you have a very big workspace. Yeah, yep. So now yeah. So we have our texture coordinate map and mapping, texture coordinate and mapping nodes. So now we'll select object to vector instead of generated to vector to vector, and we'll select noise texture factor to color ramp factor and color to color base color. So you can see some blackish things are coming. So we don't want black, we want a lumpy red, and it should be very fleshy. So to do that, we are going to increase the black little bit, and we'll select black as, we'll go to little bit dark and we'll give it a dark red like this, and the white part will give a little bit light red. Yeah, and also another in middle. So to add the another thing like this, we'll add plus button. So there's another one in middle. This should be little bit dark. So yeah, I'll move towards this to light and this towards its part. Yep. It's still not looking nice. So we have to increase. I'll increase this red. It's not type of red. Um, yeah, I'll just light. Yeah. So this should be like lumpish red. So now I'll increase the scale to 10 or maybe 3. It should be like, okay, yep. Or else instead of 3, I'll add 2. Yep, this should be better. So all lychees are not always like lumpish red. So it will be like different colors also. So to do that, we have to add another this thing by pressing add, and we'll add a green. So this green should be okay, but not too much green. So it should be green only in some parts. Only in some parts. Like it's like too much green, so we'll invert this to this part. We'll bring there. It's like too much still. I'll give the scale to 1. Yep, this should be okay. I have our dark red here, our light red here, here our red, and the green should like too much light. It should be like this. Yep, and a little bit move towards this. Yeah, so I can like you can like still see this green, like it's like too much. So the green should be like less, very less. Like it's green. It's like smiley actually. One two eyes and mouth. It's not smiley actually, and it's type of. So I have to make this more soft. So I'll increase the detail to 30 and I'll let this spread. Now it's looking nice. Yep, now it's looking nice. But still, it looks like something like this. It's like, what should I say? Something, some wild fruit like that. I'll go to shading tab again. Yep, and I'll increase the detail to I'll reduce like increase the roughness to 0.680 and increase the detail to 40. Yep, that should be okay. Now we'll add little bit of roughness, so it's like rough, it's not lumpy, it's not fleshy. So to do that, we'll duplicate this color ramp by pressing on it, and we'll press shift A, D, shift D, and to reset it, we'll press backspace. We have successfully reset our color ramp 0.001. Okay, so now I'll do the same with the noise texture also. Um, yep. Oh, now I'll join factor to factor, color to roughness this time, and our dark would be glossiness, and our white will be matte. So I'll keep somewhere like, what should I say? Here, this should be okay. It's too glossy. It's like glass. Little bit of matte. Little bit. Yeah, this should be okay. So now we'll add little bit of bump because it's not like always smooth. It will be like little bit of bumpiness. So to do that, we'll press again. We'll copy this color ramp. Shift D, like shift D. I'll grab it here, and I will press the what should I say? Backspace to reset again and again. Same with the noise texture. Oh, what I'm doing? Oh, okay. Yep. Here I'll grab. I'll press backspace. Again, we'll join into factor, but this time I'll do like this and I'll add a bump node. So it's like too much nodes. I'll grab all these nodes a little bit far, not too much. This one's also a little bit far, and a little bit more. Yep. And these ones also here. Yep, like here. And I'll add normal to normal. So now what I'll do is I'll increase the distance. Actually, what's happening? I'm not understanding. Normal to I just forgot. Color to height, not normal. Color to height. Wait a minute. Okay, you can see the distance. Oh, too much. This should be okay, I think. 0.21, 201 should be okay. But we don't want like this. So we'll increase the black little bit. Yep. And we'll increase the scale to 700. It's looking weird. but I'm not understanding why. Oh, oh, okay. I think the strength is. Oh, yeah, the strength was like too much. I'll decrease the strength to 300, 367. If you come outside, it looks like normal lychee. Zoom it more, looks like this. And if you keep zooming in, you will see this weird things. So I think it should be like 750. Yeah. So that nobody can see those things from this far. Okay, enough of talking. Um, yeah, our lychee is looking nice. Again, these green things are like too much. I'll increase the roughness actually more. Roughness more. I'll increase the roughness to what should I say? 0.893. Oh yeah, this is the perfect. 0.893 is the perfect result. I'll increase the detail also a little bit. Not too much. Yeah, it's looking nice now. And in the roughness, I'll decrease the black little. Yep. Yeah, I'll decrease it more. It should be like more matte. A little bit of glossiness. So you can see it's nice. But, 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 we'll have to add another thing. We'll go to transmission, not transmission, coat, and we'll increase the weight. And you can see a very glossy coat. So this is helpful in this. So I'll give the weight to 0.222. Yeah. And I'll close this coat. And I'll give all this RGB, the hex code in the description so you can check it. So we have our strawberry ready. I think I should do more changes. The red should be more, not too much, little bit. This should be this side. Yep. This should be this side. This should be this side. What did I did? It's like too near. This should be okay. Yeah, a little bit here. Yeah, so we have got our lychee. So we have got our lychee. So now we have to make the leaf. So to make our leaf, we'll go. Actually, I think without leaf would be okay, and I'll press Shift A and I'll go to mesh and add a cylinder. So we'll make a little bit of those branches that branch instead of making those leaves things. So we'll scale that in Z axis. Not Z. First we'll scale it. We'll grab it in Z axis. And by the way, we'll subdivide this thing. Yeah. So now we'll subdivide these with this cylinder. So we'll right click, we'll go to subdivide and subdivide it. What should I say? 20 times. Oh, it's too much. Actually, it's very like too much. Am I saying this face actually? Like, oh, yep. Actually, it was like too much. I think it should be 10. because uh 10. Yep, 10 should be okay. So now we'll smooth it. We'll add a subdivision surface modifier. Um, wait. Um, oh, actually, when I added the subdivision modifier, actually it was Blender was saying not responding. So I think I should not do that mistake again because I have like subdivided this again many times. So if I add a subdivision modifier, it will be too much. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll add a displace modifier instead of solidify modifier. Displace. And now what I'll do is press new. I'll press in this show texture in texture tab button. I'll add a clouds thing. Okay. So it's looking weird now. So I'll go to X-ray mode. I'll go to 1. Yeah. And I'll select all these and I'll scale this down, and now grab it. Yep, now it's looking like this. So now I'll increase the size to 0.93 and the strength to I guess 700 should be okay. So I'll grab this down and I'll add a material to this. So actually I'll extrude this face up. Extrude. Yep. Grab it. Yep. So now I'll go to shading tab to add little bit of color to this. So I have here, I think. Oh, what I'm doing? Oh, I'll go to edit mode and I'll do a little bit of tweaks. Oh, what I'm doing? Okay, it's looking like that. So now I'll add a base color as not base color. I'll add a texture coordinate, like I'll add noise texture and a color ramp, and I'll press shift A again and not shift A. I'll select this noise texture and I'll do control T, and I'll do this time generate oh wait, yeah, generate to vector, let it, object to vector, and let this be brown, like brown. Oh, I have not connected this to factor and this to base color. Looks like this now. So yeah, so now I'll go to white and I'll change its color to lightish brown, not too light. Yeah, that should be okay. I'll bring this little bit here and this little bit. I'll choose the scale as 2. Yeah, I'll shade this smooth. Yep. Yeah. So now I'll add this a little bit of bump by I'll press shift A, I'll go to bump, I'll copy these both, I'll press backspace and I'll reset all these. I'll select. I'll connect the color to height of bump, and I'll connect normals to normal of bump to normals of principled BSDF. So I'll increase the distance and I'll increase this noise texture to 1200. Oh, it's too much. 700. It's still too much. 500. Still too much. 200. Still too much. 100. Yep, that should be okay. Yep, I think that should be okay, and I'll change the display, like displays little bit. Like it should be like more like this, and I'll decrease the strength. Uh, what about I'll change the type to Voroni? Voroni. Yeah, this is actually good. I'll increase the intensity, and in strength I'll increase. No, I'll decrease. That should be okay. I think I'll select this loop, this edge loop. Oh, there's not an edge loop. There's no edge loop here. Yeah, I'll add the edge loop here, middle here. I'll scale it. That should be okay. So now it's like little bit smooth. I'll do the same up there. Scale. Yeah. I'll grab that more inside axis. No. Yeah. Still scale it. Yep, that should be okay, I think. And oh, what's happening? Yeah, I'll select the bottom face and I'll scale it so it okay okay. I'll scale this and I'll enable proportional editing and I'll scale it. Scale like scale, not that much. Yeah, this should be okay, I think. And I'll do the same thing in top. Yep. I guess we are done with our lychee. It's looking nice and fleshy. I'll scale this little bit and I'll grab it down. So our lychee is looking ready and ready to eat. But now we are not eating it. So you can see our lychee is ready. So now we are done with this coloring of lychee and also modeling, and also the modeling and coloring of the small stem. So we'll rename both of these as stem, and this and the spear as lychee. Lychee. So uh, so we have done renaming all both of these. So we have done our lychee. So now we are going to make the table, the remaining wall at the background with a painting, like, yeah, and also a table, like table surface, not full table. So for now, and also another thing, we have to do lighting, rendering, and also a half of the this lychee. So to do that, what we'll do is we'll duplicate this lychee. We'll duplicate is by pressing Shift D. Yeah, and we have duplicated the lychee now. So what we'll do is we'll hide the original lychee for now. I'll hide it only for the viewport, not for the render. So now I have our lychee here. So I'll come to 3 and I'll go to edit mode. No, I'll go to 1 actually. Yeah, I'll go to edit mode and I'll delete this part, this much. I'll press X and faces. Uh, I have to go to the uh, what should I say? The X-ray mode, and I'll press X and delete faces, and I'll come to the normal mode. I'll come out of edit mode. Oh, I just forgot to delete. I'll just press Control R and I'll try to make a loop cut somewhere. Wait, I'll zoom it little bit. Yeah, Control R. I'll select here one vertex I. I'll select here one vertex I, and the I can't, why can't I see the other vertex I? Yeah, where is that vertex I? Even after zooming, I can't see. Oh yeah, I found that. Press Ctrl Z, and I'll select this vertex I also. And so what I'll do is I'll press. Uh, Wait a minute. Actually, I should select this one and I should deselect this one. Yeah, and also I will do X as faces, not Control Z. X vertice, and I'll select this. I'll select the edge. I'll go to edge loop. I'm going to select from Shift Control till this much, and we'll press X. Edges. So, oh, what happened? Actually, what happened? Okay, I'll do all the things from start. Actually, I half made the half from a wrong spot. Yeah. Oh, what happened? Yeah. So I'll go to tab. I'll go to edit. Oh, 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 oh. I have gone so back that even the duplication was like deleted. Wait. I'll press Shift D again. Grab Y. Yeah. I'll hide this. I'll hide the real one. Yeah. Now I have the, yeah, this one. I'll go to 1 and I'll select this off. I'll press X and delete faces. uh X and faces, delete. Yeah, so now I have perfect one. Yeah, I have now perfect one. I'll just let it be the like this, and I'll delete these parts which are not straight. I'll select by pressing Shift shift control till this much, like that. Oh yeah, yeah. Shift control this, that, this, that one. Oh, this tiny one. Ah, yeah. So now what I'll do is I'll add the white part. So to make the white part, what I'll do is I'll go to edge select mode, edge select mode. Yeah. Now what I'll do is I'll press 1. I'll select these much edges and I'll press X. Not X. I'll right click and I'll do bridge edge loops. No. Instead of that, I'll do. I have to select these parts. I'll go one again and select all these parts. Yeah. I'll go and I'll do grid fill. Oh, why is it not working? Okay, I'll do fill. Why is it only filling there? I have like, what is this beauty thing? Ah, control Z. Instead of that, I'll add a plane mesh. Plane. I'll rotate it in y-axis 90. I'll grab it in y-axis. I'll grab it in z-axis. Grab it in y-axis a little bit more. Scale it in y-axis a little bit. Yeah, that should be okay. I think so. I'll select this edge and I'll grab an y-axis. Now I'll select this and I'll grab it to grab Z and I'll do the same with the up also. Yeah. Now what I'll do is I'll add a loop cut here and another one here, and I'll do the same with the other side. Yeah. Now I'll select this edge and I'll scale it in y-axis. And I'll add a loop cut another here and I'll press Ctrl B and it will bevel the what should I say? Oh, I just forgot one thing. I have to enable Ctrl C Z. Yeah. Now I'll select this edge and I'll do scale X, Y, and I'll increase the proportional. Scale Y. I'll grab this also. No, I'll grab the vertex I. Grab. No, grab my. I'll do the same with this side. I'll grab this one y-axis also. Grab Y, grab Y, then again grab Y, grab Y, grab Y. I have to off the proportional editing. I'll do like this. Grab Y. Y. Um, grab Y. Grab Y. Grab Y. And I have grab this. This is also. And I'll do the same thing here also. Grab Y finally. Yeah, so we have done it. Now I'll grab an x-axis a little bit front, and I'll add a subdivision modifier. I'll add the subdivision to 2, and I think I have done. I'll add one, like one vertex here. I'll grab this. Yeah, so now it's nice. So now what I'll do is I'll add a displace what did I add? I will add a displace modifier, and I'll press new tab, image of movie, and I'll press cloud. So size is like too much. This should be okay. I'll rotate this because it's like rotated in displace modifier, and in the, should I say, where is it? Yeah, this part. Yeah, now I'll decrease the strength. I think, yeah, 0.500 will be okay. Grab Z, no, grab X. I'll increase the levels of render to 4 for both of them, and I'll decrease another step. Oh, okay, so I'll select this and I'll grab Z. And I'll also add a loop cut here. Control R. Here one loop cut. Grab Y. Yeah. So now we have shaped the white part, but as you can see in some of the places we can see. So I'll insert it in more back like this, and in this I'll go to edit mode for the lychee, and I'll select this and I'll press X faces, or else I'll control Z that, and I'll go here and I'll press X and I'll do vertex I. So what is happening now? Is it right or is it still like that? Okay. So now I have to shape it little bit. So I'll select this bottom vertices. I'll grab it in x-axis this much. Then I'll grab x. I guess that much will be no. Grab x. Grab x. Yeah, I'll do same with the edge here. Grab X. Oh, grab X, and I'll add a controller here, and I'll controller grab grabs it. Actually, I'll control all the things. Like I deleted this thing in a wrong way. I'll do I'll go this tab. What I'm doing? I'll press tab. Yeah. Now I'll try to delete the edges because the edges are the problem here. But still, as you can see, it's like this. What can I do here now? So, what should I do? What should I do? Should I add a boolean modifier? Oh, I got an idea. I'll duplicate this and I'll come to this Lychee and I'll add a boolean modifier. Boolean modifier. And what I'll do is in the plane G.01, I'll scale it in x-axis. What I'm doing means I'll extrude it, the whole thing. Extrude in x-axis. Yeah, that should be okay. So now I'll go to the Lychee. I'll do difference and object as plane 0.01, plane 0.01, 001, like not 01. Stay some time. I think instead of using those things, I'll use a bisect tool. So you're thinking, what is it? So to do that, we are going to cut the lychee perfectly in half. So it's like not rigid like this. So to do that, we'll go to edit mode by pressing tab or by going from here. Yeah, I'll do tab and I'll press 1 and I'll select one vertex. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll select one vertex and I'll press A so it will select all. And I'll go to the knife tool and I'll click in bisect. So if you don't have bisect in front of like mine one, you can just click here and it will be as default as knife. But if you want a bisect tool, you have to press escape. We'll go to knife and I'll select bisect. So now I'll select all the here. Now I'll press my I'll right click here and I'll select like this and you'll see one stick is moving. So we'll move the stick to straight, yeah, like this. That was not okay. Yeah, this should be working. Yeah, I'll leave here. And now what I'll do is I'll go to edge select mode and I'll select I'll go to I'll control Z first. I'll go to the select box mode. I'll go to X-ray mode and I'll select the remaining edges and I'll go to face mode and I'll select X and delete faces. So as you can see, we have a very clean, what should I say, clean result, as you can see. So now we can place our, what should I say, the flesh, this, what can I say, inside flesh perfectly. So I'll rotate it in y-axis a little bit. Yeah, I'll grab it in uh, x-axis. No, I'll grab back. That should be okay. So now what I'll do is um I'll try to deform this as the so I'll select this edge, like I have to select the edge, so it's edge, and I'll go to proportionality and I'll grab x, a little bit front. Yeah, that should be okay. I'll select this edge and I'll grab it y, not y, x axis again. Right, yeah, that should be okay. Uh, now I'll select this edge. I'll just grab it a little bit. Yeah. No, it was too much. Yeah, I'll let it be like that, and I'll select this edge, grab X, and I'll do the same with the top portion. Select it, grab X, Y, X, move, I'll move back. That should be okay, I think. Yeah, that should be okay, and I'll do this side now. Select this, and I'll grab an x-axis again. I'll select this, grab X. Yeah, I'll select this also, X. I'll select this part also, grab X. Grab X again this side. Grab X again. There's this. I'll find one edge here. This edge, and no, not that edge. I'll find any other edge here. Probably this one will be okay. Yeah, I'll grab it in x-axis again, little bit front. Yeah, I'll also grab this part in x-axis. No. Okay, that should be okay. I'll grab this in x-axis and also rotate in y-axis a little bit. Yeah, that should be. So we have aligned our lychee with the flesh nicely. Just few more little tweaks will make it nice. Yeah, so now what we'll do is we'll uh, add a seed. So we'll we'll press shift A. We'll add a UV spear. We'll scale it in z axis, and we'll scale it little bit. We'll smooth it first, and I'll grab in x-axis, and I'll grab it little z-axis. I'll grab it in y-axis a little bit. Now I'll give it a displace modifier. No. I'll just go to sculpt mode. Uh, yeah, I'll go to sculpt mode, and I'll sculpt this seed. This will be the seed of the lychee. So I'll go to clay strips and I'll try making clay strips. But before that, I'll go to Dino Topo and I'll press on the tick and I'll say okay, and I'll set the detail size as 8. So now what I'll do is I'll do sculpting little bit, yeah, here little bit and here little bit, yeah, here little bit, and let the tip be smooth. Now I'll go to smooth tool and I'll smooth this out. Also, it's like too rigid. I'll increase the radius. So in one click, it's like smooth. As you can see, it's smooth in one click, and it's now little bit of displaced, but not with displace modifier, by sculpting it. So now it's looking nice. So now what we'll do is, yeah, so we'll now color this. So to color this, what we'll do is we'll go to shading tab, we'll press new. Where is it? Where is the, yeah, here is the lychee seed. Yeah, so I'll add a color as brown. No, first I'll add a color ramp, and then I'll add a noise. No, I'll not add a noise texture. I think it would be better if I add noise texture. And it would be like this, and I'll add the dark as uh, the the light, like the light brown, and the white part as the dark brown. So as you can see, there are like little bit of variations. Yeah, I'll decrease, or should I'll increase the scale. This scale should be okay. I'll decrease the metallicness, also the roughness, not too much. Instead of that, I'll add a color ramp for this. I'll press Shift D. I'll grab it down. Now what I'll do is I'll press backspace to reset it, and you can see there is a notification that it has successfully reset. So now what I'll do is I'll also duplicate this, and I'll also backspace this. Now I'll select both of this. I'll go to roughness, and I'll just increase this little bit and this. No, this little bit. Yeah, yeah. So now our seed is nice, glossy. Now we'll color this, but before coloring, we have to also sculpt little bit on the what should we say, the inner part. So we'll again go to clay strips, and I'll decrease the radius to 50, and I'll now sculpt this part, but make sure to enable Dino Topo. Again, you have to do the same thing. So, oh, what is happening? I think there's not enough subdivision for this. So what I'll do is I'll apply the subdivision modifier. So if I go to sculpt mode now, and if I sculpt now, it's more smooth. Still, it's not smooth. I'll subdivide only one more time. Yep, that should. Why am I sculpting there when I'm sculpting? Oh, like I should. Oh, what I'm doing? Yeah, I'll put as minus. So now it will bulge out. because my object is rotated that side, that's why the rotation is like the bulging out is showing this side as minus, and that side is showing like, what should I say, plus. So it would be opposite of you if you remember and rotate this thing in z axis 180 degrees. So I'm running it this and I'll smooth it now. Smoothen it. What's happening now? Why is it not smoothing? I don't even know. And I'll smooth this out. I'll increase the radius now because I need more radius to sculpt. Yeah. Yeah, now I'll make very small details here. I'll set this as 20. Um, yeah, I'll make clay strips here near some like somewhere here, so that there will be some details that the seed is inside and I can feel that thing. I have to do like this. Yeah, now I'll smooth this out. Okay, I'll smooth this out. Yeah, smooth this out. Also smooth this out. Yeah. So now when I go here, so I have a perfect seed with its inner side. So now I'll add shade smooth to it, and I'll now go to coloring. So I'll add a glossy. I'll add a glossiness little bit, and I'll add roughness, or I'll add a bump note actually. Color ramp, and where's the no noise texture, color ramp, shift A, uh, bump. Yeah, I'll use this as factor, and this is in height, and I'll normal as normal in here. So I'll increase the distance and I'll decrease it like, yeah, I'll make the black little bit out, and I'll decrease the increase the scale by 300. Let me see the result. Yeah, probably this should be okay for this, or else I'll add 350. Yep, this should be okay. So now what I'll do is I'll decrease the roughness a little bit. Then I'll go to coat and add a little bit of weight. Mm, is the weight showing? Oh, where I'm going? Zooming, so yes, I increased to 1. So yeah. So now I'll enable. So now what I'll do is I'll remove the stem little bit in y-axis, not y-axis, x-axis. Yeah, like that. And now I'll enable. I unhide this both. So now what I'll do is um I'll make the table. So to make the table, we have to do like many things to make the table. So let's add a asset of table. So we can go here in the blender, like in normal default blender, you can search here for table, normal table. You will get some assets, some will be free and some will be locked. So now I'll give as wooden table. Wooden table. I'll search as wooden table. Take. So now I have many tables. I have this. Then I have this. I'm thinking of adding this. Let me see how does it look. It's very tiny. The table is very tiny, mini. So let's scale this up. So now what I'll do is I'll hide this table and I'll take this all things and I'll grab this up a little bit. Yeah. Now I'll enable the table and I'll grab this. Now what can I do is I'll add an array modifier of this. So its array is in the same point. So I want like this two of them. So if I fit my camera here, how will it look? So to fit camera, first I'll press cross here and yeah. So to fit the camera in this angle, I think I should add another one. Array count, yeah, and I'll select all of these and I'll grab. Wait a minute. Both of them stem. Where are they? Oh, actually, both of the stems are down. I'll grab both of these and I'll grab that. Yeah. Now I'll select all these, and I'll grab it in x-axis. That should be okay there. Now I'll place my camera here. I think in the bump node of this normal map, where is the bump node? Where am I? Yeah. Oh, actually, this is a picture. So what I'll do is I'll add a bump node to this. Like not bump node, displacement map. So where's this displacement? And I'll do displacement from as not thickness displacement. So if I increase my height, will something happen? Oh no, nothing will happen. Or else, what is this? Normal. So I'll connect this normal to this normal. So if I increase the height now, will something happen? Yeah, as you can see, if I increase the height, the details increase. So what will I'll increase the scale to 22, and if I go to the realistic mode now, it looks very realistic. I'll smooth this out. It looks now more realistic. I think I should do little bit less scale. Little bit less. I guess that should be okay. Yeah, that should be okay. Now I have my both of them here. I have added the coat too much, so it's looking very glossy. Go to coat, reduce the. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so fun to make this. But we have to fix many things. Like, it's so juicy. Oh. Yeah, so now we are going to place these both of them. in here front. So oh, I just forgot to place the camera in this place. Yeah, it should be like here. I'll press Control Alt and 0, so camera will come in my place. So now I'll press N, and I'll go to View. Choose camera to view, and I can move freely. I can pan freely. I'll pan this much, and I'll take out the camera to view. I'll open the tool, close the tool, and now what I'll do is I'll add a plane. Actually, I'll add a wall. So I'll add a plane. I'll scale it in x-axis. Not too much. Yeah, scale it in x-axis also. I'm going to rotate it in y 90, and I'm going to grab it in y-axis. Oh, not y-axis, x-axis. That should be okay. If I go to 0, how does it look? Oh, it's too dark because I have not added any light. So let me add some light to our scene. But before that, we have to make another thing. We have to place our lychee. So to place it, we'll select this lychee with its stem, and we'll rotate it in certain distance. Yeah, like that. And I'll grab it down. Grab it in z-axis. Rotate in z-axis. And I'll choose all of these, and I'll rotate it in y-axis. I'll grab it in y-axis, grab it in x-axis. I'm going to rotate it in z-axis. Grab in x-axis. Then whereas if I press 0, however, how does it look? So it looks nice, but this thing is floating. You have to fix that thing. You have to grab it down to fix that floating problem. I'll go press 0, and I'll open camera to view, and I'll do some more tweaks. Yeah, this much up should be okay, or else it looks very weird. Yeah. So now it's time for the lighting part. Wait. Here. Okay. So I'll press N, deselect camera to view. I'll press N again. So now I have to add some lights. So I'll go here. So I'll take this normal light, and I'll grab this in y-axis. Grab x-axis, and I'll grab it more up. This would be the normal light, and I'll add 2 more area lights. 2 or more, I don't know. Let us see how many lights should we add. Area light. So I have added 1 area light. I'll grab that up. I'll scale it. Why doesn't the area light have any power? Doesn't it have any power? Oh, it has some power, but it's very, very, very low. I have to increase the power. I'll increase the power to 500. Yeah, and the exposure should be in 2. And I'll grab Z, and I'll add this light to the background. I'll rotate towards y-axis, towards the wall. Uh, okay. I'm in 0. And now I'll duplicate this. I'll grab an y-axis. I'll scale it in y-axis. Scale it in x-axis. Scale it in z-axis. I'll rotate it to rotate it in x-axis. Not x-axis. Z-axis. And in x-axis, grab y, grab z, rotate in y-axis. It's highlighting from this side, but it should also highlight from this side. So what I have decided is I have to rotate this in y-axis later. Yeah. Rotate it in z-axis. Yeah. And I'll grab an x-axis little bit. I can rotate it in z-axis. So now what I'll do is I'll add like this another one this side. So I'll grab it in y-axis, rotate in z-axis, and again rotate in z-axis. The top light should be like more highlighted. I'll grab this yellow part and I'll spread it, and now I'll increase the power. I'll increase the power to 2000. Minus 2000. And if I go to 0 now, it's looking nice, but still the wall has not highlighted. So we have to add another light. We'll shift D this, and what we'll do, I'll grab this little bit up and increase the power to 1000. And if I go here, I'll go to camera to view. I think it's looking perfect, but let's render it and see. So I'll go to render and I'll say render image. So we'll see the result. So as you can see, here is our result. So it's looking nice, but we have to do this little bit up, or else we can see this thing colliding with the table, and it looks like we are in something transparent world or something, and it's like colliding with that. Okay, so we still have to do many things, I think so. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so now I am back in the blender, so we have to do still some tweaks. As you can see, these both are like colliding. Like I have to select the stem, this, and dish, and this both also, this and this, and I'll grab this. I'll go to 0 and I'll grab the little bit, but it should not look like it's levitating. It's okay now. So it's like wow, as you can see, it's like something is coming out. It's like coming out. So I have to go in, for this I'll have to go in edit mode of this. I'll select this part I have to I select this part. I'll go and I'll select this. Oh, why can't I select this? Oh, yeah. And I'll grab and uh, X X again. So I clicked X, then X again. So it enabled the local what should I say, local transform orientations. Like it's now in global, so I can enable anything of anything, of any object. So I'll select this now, this edge now. If I grab it in X axis, it will like move at that point. Instead of that, what I'll do is I'll press G, I'll press X, and I'll press X again. So it will fix into the local point of the object. So I'll do a little bit down. That should be okay. I'll come out of that. Now I'll press 0 again. I'll I'll change the color of like it's like too light. So what I'll do is I'll change a little bit of color of the seed. So I'll select this color and I'll move little bit dark. Yeah, that should be okay, I think. Yep, that should be definitely okay. Okay. So now we'll render the animation. It's not animation, the image again. So I'll go here and I'll press render image. Oh, it's the like it's the don't see this. This is the last one. So I'll cross the last one. Cross this one. Oh, what is it saying? Uh, Wait a minute. I think I have some error. Okay, so I'll try to. Okay. I'll wait for the program to respond. Um, what should I do actually? I'll press cancel and I'll go in here, and yeah, this is the updated version which I did. Still, something is off. The color of the lychee, I think, is off. Little bit darkness would increase its beauty. So again, to the editing tab, not the editing tab, the shading tab. Okay, so now we'll select this lychee. Not too dark, like that. Ah, oh, what is this color? Yeah, what about now? How does it look now? It looks like red. What I'm saying? Why should I say less red? Mm. So I think I should increase the detail more, or I should decrease the detail. Ah, what is this? Uh, what is this? Increase the distortion. Oh, what is this? E- 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 I think this should be okay. I'll do the same. Oh, now it looks very red. Let's render it again. So I'll press render image. Yeah, this is the final result. It looks so juicy. Still, the this thing is very shiny. The what should I say? The white part. You can see that speck white line there. So little bit less coat will like weight of the coat will mm, decrease that thing. So let's do that. So I'll go to my blender. Yeah, so now I'm in my blender. I'll decrease its coat little bit. Coat. Little less good. I'll go to zero here so I can understand how much weight should I decrease. I think without coat it looks nice. With coat it looks like something else. So I'll do is I'll also decrease little bit of this coat. Where is the coatness? Coat. Oh, I didn't use coat actually. I used this. I'll decrease to zero and this. Yeah, this should be okay. So now I'm now going to show you the last final result. So again we'll press render and render image. This is the old one. Again the old one came in my face. Okay. Something has happened again. So is it going to happen the same thing again? It's saying not responding, so um let's wait. Oh yeah, finally. This is the increased the final version. So let me show you more nicely. Yeah, so this is the final version. As you can see, our lychee there, one white simple background, and it's looking very nice. So, oh my god. Okay, nice. It's nice. As you can see, the bumpiness of the table, also the plain white wall, the very juicy lychee, the stems of them, and the fleshy part, and also the seed. So, you know what we are going to do now. Yeah, so it was very fun to do this lychee, and it was like some parts we got stuck, I got stuck, but then I tried to figure it out and I have got this beautiful result. So in this video it was very fun to make with you guys, but in next video I'm going to take more interesting things and show you to you guys. So for now, bye bye.